If you have watched my previous two videos of the December 2025 trips to the Mpumalanga escarpment, you would have noticed that I specifically refueled at Astron Energy's Barberton and Leidenberg for 200 Rand in both instances. I also indicated that I would explain this in a later video, which I will do now. The reasons for this was based purely on financial incentives. This is the Field Agent app that you can download on the Google Play Store to participate in mystery shopper tasks. Mystery shopping involves posing as a regular customer and then reporting back on the purchase experience and getting compensated for the time and purchase made. I have been using the app for a couple of years and have earned a pretty little coin on it, as you can see. An important part of mystery shopping is following the specific instructions on how to do the tasks and taking the time to fill out the responses honestly and in good detail. The mystery shopper tasks that I did on my trips in both instances related to the Astron Energy You Dream We Pay promotion that was running throughout December 2025. Patrons were encouraged to fill up for a minimum 500 Rand to stand a chance to win part of 1 million. The tasks I performed involved inspecting the station premises that they were displaying promotional material, and I also had to make a minimum 200 Rand full purchase. I thereafter had to submit pictures of the promotional material, proof of full purchase, and responses to questions. 200 Rand worth of fuel is roughly 9 liters of unleaded 95. Riding a motorcycle like mine made things a little tricky considering that the fuel tank capacity is 11 liters. The last thing I wanted to happen was to arrive at the fuel station and not be able to fill up with the minimum 200 Rand, as that would invalidate my task response. I therefore had to do some minor calculations. The total distance from Centurion to Barberton was roughly 374 kilometers based on the route I used. My bike, having a fuel consumption of roughly 3.3 liters per 100 kilometers, meant that I would need roughly 12.4 liters to make the full distance. I'd also need to factor in a little bit of extra fuel to serve as insurance. Now, considering that my full tank is 11 liters, I calculated that having left Centurion with roughly 9 liters in the tank, which would give me a range of roughly 270 kilometers and allow me to stop in Carolina, I would therefore need to refuel for another 5 liters to make it to Barberton. What ended up happening is that I ran out of petrol 900 meters from the station in Carolina and had to push the bike to fill up with some 6 liters before making it to Barberton. So let's now look at the financial impact of participating in these mystery shopper tasks on both of my trips. The reward for doing each task was 300 Rand. So if you look at my 5 December trip, the total cost incurred on that day was 723 Rand. If we less the 300 Rand reward for doing the task in Barberton, this brings down the net cost of the trip to 423 Rand. For 15 December, my total expenses were 665 Rand. If we less the 300 Rand reward for doing the task in Leidenberg, this brings down the net cost of the trip to 365 Rand. The So this is how I managed to partially fund part of my trips. Ideally, I would have loved to leave Centurion and just head for the Panorama route. But not all was lost. I got to visit Barberton and Leidenberg for the first time. I rode on the R38 and R37, which I have been itching to do for some time.